All right. Hey, everybody. It's me, Q. Why don't we just jump right into it, shall we? Oh, here comes Al. All right. Say hi, Al. All right. Al is one of the cameramen on our show. He's been with us for a long, long time.
First season.
One of my favorite crew members, without a doubt. I'm not just saying that because you're here. Ah, you could also see him. He pops up every once in a while. We hide him in challenges. There's a picture once of us throwing money in the air, and that's Al. Anyway, here we go. Let's jump right into your questions. As always, if you want to ask a question, you can put it on Twitter or the Facebook, Dan Green. Hashtag Ask a Joker, and then they get it right over to us. So let's get into it. Ashley, have you read fan fiction about yourself? What do you think? I have. There's two types of fan fictions about us going around, and that involves us falling in love with a fan, a viewer of the show, usually of the diamond in the rough variety, where Murr perhaps goes into like a fast food restaurant, and the girl behind the counter strikes his fancy, and he takes her out on a date, and then they fall in love, and he brings her to his Hollywood mansion, and all this stuff, and it's utterly ridiculous. The second one is where I fall in love with Sal. I've read a lot of them. I've written a lot of them. So, they're out there. Corey. Oh, what's going on?
Sorry, guys.
I can't work under these conditions. Oh, and it's Logan, too. All right, he's blessed to do it. I just sneak past me, buddy. I like Logan, not as much as I like Al, but I do like him. He's got a lot of tattoos. Corey, were you surprised that nobody was really getting shushed in the library? No, not really, not really. There's certain type of people that enjoy libraries. I'm one of them. I like going to libraries and reading books and chilling out and stuff like that, and I like it quiet. But I think most people get bored in libraries, so they were just happy to have the entertainment. So I think that's, plus we shot that in a college, I believe. So, yeah, we shot that in a college, the students with their drugs and their alcohol. Paul, as a punishment, can you make Sal dress up in the black cat costume? That wouldn't be much of a punishment, Paul, and that's why you don't write for the show. Think about what you're saying. Sal wouldn't be scared in the costume. Actually, you know what, Paul? Hold on 1 second. If somebody wore the costume first and sweat the entire time, if we put, like, Al in the black cat costume and put him out, and that's not a racial thing, because Al's, that's not what I mean. If we put Al in the costume, the black cat costume, and put him out in the sun, and then Al sweats a lot in the suit, then we take him out of the suit and make Sal get into the soggy cat suit, that's a punishment. Sal would not be scared of the cat costume if he's in the costume. Karen, what kind of sickness have you lied about so you wouldn't have to go to work? I usually go with the stomach cramp. Sometimes you make it vague. Like you call your boss, you're like, hey, Tony, I had some bad shrimp last night. There's some horrible things going on down there. At that point, Tony doesn't want to hear it anymore. Tony heard the word bad shrimp. He already knows what's going on. He doesn't want to hear it. He just wants to get off the phone with you and get back to work as soon as possible. Tony, so I go with bad shrimp every time. Always works. Sometimes that backfires. I will give you a little advice. Sometimes they'll be like, well, where did you eat last night? And if you don't prepare in advance a scapegoat restaurant, then you're like, he's like, hey, where'd you eat that shrimp? And you're like, and then he's got you. Whitney, Whitey. Again, not racial. What if the guys made you shave a beard for a punishment? That will never happen, and I'll tell you why. It's called continuity. They won't. We don't air the episodes in order when we shoot them. Like sometimes something we shoot in the summer will air in the winter, but something we shot after that will air before it. It's a whole TV scheduling thing that I don't understand. You'd have to ask Joe Gatto about it. He understands that more than me. So you can't shave my beard. Basically, we have to decide on a look for the season before the season starts. because otherwise you have to maintain that look for most of the season, or else you get a lot of errors, continuity errors. Logan asked, "Have you ever played hockey, or are you just a fan?" Very rarely did I play hockey. I'm not a hockey. Sal played hockey. Sal played a lot of hockey. It was his go-to sport for many, many years. Mine was soccer. His was hockey. But just a fan. Randy asks, "This seemed like more of a punishment for you than Sal. Do you think you were hit with more slap shots?" I would think that the hits were probably equal, but I think I took harder hits than Sal, and Colin White had it in for me. I'm going to tell you right now. Because before we started shooting, I was talking to him a little bit, and, we were goofing around a little bit, and we got into a little male camaraderie, busting each other's chops, and I think that made him want to, really, really fire shots at me. And I took that one hit to the chest where I went down hard, and I didn't really see Sal taking that sort of hit. But I don't think that it was I don't think that it was pleasant for Sal either, because Sal's a big wimp. All right, and there you go. That was it. Once again, to submit a question, go to #AskAJoker. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page, which is Facebook/Impractical Jokers. And as always, please watch Impractical Jokers on truTV's Thursday nights at 10 o'clock. Did I say truTV's? It's only one network. truTV, 10 o'clock. Watch the show. Bikini Ann will get you. She'll get you. She gets the ratings in it. She sees who doesn't watch, and that's where she pulls her victims from. So watch out for Bikini Ann. Thank you very much. I did once assault a librarian with a water gun in a library.